Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher. And today we're going to take a look at the tangle Bressa from Monika Brenner. I was scouring my different sources and I thought this one was rather cute. And I like the uses of it, and we'll share about that later. But you can go take a look at it. In the description section, click on where it says for more inspiration from the creator of this tangle, and that will take you there. All right. Let's see, I'm just thinking, I could do one big one, and then, I don't know. I'll do some smaller ones, and then maybe tie them together the way I see here, because I think it looks so cute. Okay, so, yeah, and I can do that. And I can start it, oh, sure, right here with an orb, because that's how this one starts. And of course, whatever size you want, right? Now, in my version of the step out, I put this next step, in playing with it. You can put it however you want. I'm going to go ahead and just do it straight across here, and let's do, this way. Okay, so it's going to be just some straight lines. So we're not going straight across. We're going, pick a place to start, go about halfway, then up a little bit, and then the rest of the way. Then, now this part, I haven't quite decided which way works better, but let me, I can try it both ways. First way, we're going to do basically some aura-ing of, and honestly, it doesn't matter which side, right? So, but we're gonna do the top side for us. So one way, I'm gonna turn it this way so I can, there we go. So I can both use the natural curve of my hand and be able to see the line I'm aura-ing. And so just kind of going slow and trying to maintain a similar distance here, and then just keep going till it fills in, and then hit like that. Okay, way one, and that's it. That is the tangle. I'm not really digging this pen though. It was working a lot nicer a minute ago. Okay, here we go. The other way, let's just I'll do a big one up here. And just because I can't resist, we'll put it at a little bit of a tilt. Like that. Oh. And then we'll aura this top. So the other way I was thinking, I started from this edge. You could start from right here, because that's where it seems, as I'm looking at, the step out and the samples. But see, here's the problem, right? You run out of room. If your orbs aren't perfect, and we do not, that's why we call them orbs. They are not perfect. So then you have that. So it's completely up to you. We'll do one more. So I'm thinking, let's have this one go a little bit tilted the other way, just because I'm thinking that this way is the best. So that way you have a nice aura all the way around. And then, however it lands on the center, it lands on this, or at least as far as this part goes. And you can kind of get to this part and then just put that over. Because, no, you know what? I take that back. As I'm looking now, some of them are a little different in that center. So never mind everything I said. Don't worry about it. Did you love it? Okay. All right, so here's some ideas for shading, and hopefully it'll clean up all of that. Because they're tucking in. I want to put graphite on both sides, but I decided, and of course you could do whatever you want. I decided I like this. This is a first step. Okay, so it's kind of tucking in there, and then because this is kind of like a squared yin yang, right? So I put the graphite on the underside over here. Just because you have to do something with that. So that's how I was looking at first. Then I was like, well, and getting inspiration from the step out, I need to turn this. She has some coming like this, and I'm just using what's left on the Tortillion here to kind of round off the orb. So we'll do that. I want it to kind of make it taper versus, well, I don't know. You know what? As I'm looking, she kind of has it going all the way up. We'll just do it. But being that I'm using what's left on the Tortillion, it's different, and that's why I wanted to make sure that that part was dark so that there's a difference. And it's not just like, oh, it's all gray. That's exciting. Mm-hmm. And then she does, oh, here's what we could do. Let's do this. And I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to put a little bit of graphite coming out like this. You can see. And then just spread it out. So it's kind of like a shine, sort of. Yes, it is. Well, let's do that one a little bit better. Like going into the center. Okay, that makes it interesting. And honestly, I mean, you could tuck it into here if you wanted to. Let's see. I'm going to use the back of I want to pick up some of that graphite and lighten it up a little bit. Can only do that so many times before it turns into like a Tortillion. It's my compromise for not using an eraser. Mom came up with that. She's like, look, it picks it up. You could use a brand new Tortillion too. Although I do want to have I want to have a little bit. My brain is just like, I want to do this. I want to do that. And I'm not making sense. Sorry. Let's use the colorless blender and just get on that edge. I want it to have some depth, but I didn't want to have so much graphite. I don't want to have the graphite remorse. And this is a good tool for avoiding the graphite. You see how that just made that? Watch this on the edge. And I'm pushing. I'm not pushing very hard. But you can see how it adds. I think it's because it mashes the graphite into the paper or something. But you can get into a nice little tight area where using the graphite and a Tortillion, you might not be able to so much. Okay. Cute. Now, one of the things that I saw that I really liked as a way to have fun with this, it's kind of like Hollis, sort of. And so I'm going to make, because it doesn't matter. How do they do? Oh. We'll add some fancy fescues in here. How did they do that anyway? I'm like, well, I see. Oh, well, yeah, it's okay. This is just me making stuff up, apparently. And you know what? It doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, right? I've made up something different than is on the sample. I like it. Okay. And then let's tee off of here. see if I can... Ah, heck. Let's just keep going with the fancy fescues because they're adorable. Well, this can have its own. It can just come from right here. Well, there we go. I just made something up. That doesn't happen very often. But I like it because, I mean, the orbs, I mean, kind of have to have a purpose in, you know, in my book, sort of. And we can put some other orbs in here, you know, because it's fun. And just as I said that and thought, okay, where are we going next? Then the computer said, okay, we're done. Oh, good. Thank you. So anyway, I don't know. It's just cute. You know, and this is the fun of Zentangle. Just do. Have fun. Make stuff up. It's all good. All right. Well, look, if you enjoyed this, and I hope you did, would love it if you click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you be a subscriber to the site. I'm going to add some more graphite as I'm just talking here, because it needs a little something extra, but I'm just going to do like this aura-ing thing because that's kind of fun. Yeah, so if you, like I said, if you enjoyed it, would love to have you be a subscriber to the channel if you're not already. I mentioned the description section, so do check that out. For sure, check that out so that way you can see the cool ways to use this tangle. It's kind of, I want to say like a fragment, sort of. An accent tangle. I think that's what I started calling things like this, an accent tangle, because you can just put it anywhere. She has a couple neat border ideas with it, and just take a peek. And it's just fun to have stuff like that. You know, and too, a cool way to decorate orbs. You know, just neat. All right. In the description section also, you will find below the step out links ways to connect with me if you wish. You'll see my link tree. On there is a link to my website where you can follow my blog. You can see the classes that I do. Also on there, I have a couple other places that I post classes, Eventbrite, Meetup. So there's links there, so you can follow me if you wish. Also Facebook, so a link to my page where you can follow. And if you would like to hang out with a bunch of really cool Tangle addicts, we would love to hang out with you. We have a lot of fun. It's an amazing, supportive group of Tanglers. Like I said, just a lot of fun. So there's a link there. But there are 4 questions that I ask that must be answered in order to gain entry to the group. So just to let you know. And just there's some other resources and things like that. I do teach twice weekly, generally on Tuesdays and Thursdays my time. You'll see that information on the website. A lot of them are free. I do have some that are paid. Tuesdays and Thursdays, again, are generally the days that I teach, unless something, you know, weird happens. So come and join us. Come join us for free. We have a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun. All right. So with that, thank you so much for watching, and I wish you happy tangling.